You are welcome to another Microsoft Excel tutorials. In this video, we are going to learn 5 different ways we can create serial numbers in our worksheet within Microsoft Excel. Now, this is my data available, and let's assume you have this data and you are to quickly print this data through your printer on a medium, where you are to provide serial numbers for all these employees we have within this worksheet. And these 5 different ways I am going to show you in this video is very simple to perform, and it can quickly help us to identify our individual employees based on the serial numbers. Now let's create a column before this employee name. So select this column, right click and choose insert, and you're going to have this empty column before the employee name. To use the keyboard shortcut, you select the column, hold the control key plus the shift key and the plus sign to create a column before the employee name. Now let's merge these cells. In A2, let's type serial number. Now let's hit the enter key. To apply the formatting, select this cell, click on the format printer and select this cell so that we can have the same formatting applied to this column header. Now in A3, let's type 1. That is the first method. Then we hold Ctrl plus the enter key to keep this in this cell. You can see that this cell has a border around it, and at the right bottom corner we have this pointed square over there, and you can double click, and when you double click you are going to have all these employees having a serial number of 1. Below this selection we have this button. When you left click on it, you get these 5 options here, and let's choose the second option, which is fill series, and this is going to fill the series in a sequential way where we are going to have 1, 2, 3. So you can see that we have 1 to 20, and these are serial numbers quickly created for our employees in this particular worksheet. So this is the first way you can create serial numbers in Microsoft Excel. Let's delete this and go to the second method. Select the first cell and type 1 and hit the enter key, and in the next cell you type 2, you hit the enter key. Now let's select these 2 cells and double click on this square icon, and this is also going to fill down the series so that we can get our sequential serial numbers from 1 to 20 for our individual employees. So this is also another way to create serial numbers in Microsoft Excel using this method. Now the third method is to type 1 in the first cell, then you hold Ctrl key plus the enter key to keep the number in that cell, and let's hold our Ctrl key on the keyboard and also click on this square icon and drag this down to the last employee, and this is also going to fill down the series so that we can have our perfect serial numbers created for these individual employees. So this is the third method you can use to create static serial numbers in Microsoft Excel. The next method is to type 1 in the first cell. You hold the Ctrl key and the right mouse button on the mouse, then you drag this down to the last employee and release, and you are going to have this context menu, and the second option is fill series, and when you left click on it, this is also going to create our sequential serial numbers from 1 to 20, and this also gives us easy identification of our employees in this particular data. The last method is to use the series option on the ribbon under the home tab. So you type 1 in the first cell, hit the enter key. Now select the first cell, move to the home tab. In the editing group, we have this option as fill. When you click on the drop down arrow, you have these options, and we are going to select series. And when you click on series, you are going to have this beautiful dialog box, and it says the step value is 1 and the stop value is going to be 20 because we have 20 employees in this data. So we type 20 in this field. Then we select the series in column because we want this to appear in this column, which is column A. So we select column and let's make sure this is 1. Now let's hit the OK button. Now when you come back to your data, you can see we have 1 to 20. So we have this perfect serial numbers created for all these employees in this worksheet. And this is a very simple operation in Excel. So if you want to quickly create serial numbers, assuming this data is presented to you for you to print out, and you are asked to create serial numbers for these employees quickly so that we can print out, these 5 options can really help you to have this done in just a minute, and that is going to be a very helpful operation. Hope you like this video. Please give it a like, share your comments in the comment section, and we shall meet in the next video.